In this video, we have a rundown of the Bilt rent day benefits for April 1st, 2025, including transfer bonuses to 3 airlines. We have your last chance to get the Southwest Companion Pass automatically when you apply for one of their credit cards, a 100,000 point bonus on the venture, and Chase is matching the 100,000 point offer for people who applied in the weeks before the new 100,000 points in-branch offer went live. We'll tell you how far back they are matching to. Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show. My name is Ben Hedges, aka the Credit Shifu, and on this channel I cover US credit cards and how you can earn points and rewards for free travel or cashback for things that you want to buy. And this video is sponsored by my Instagram page, where I share additional tips and tricks that I either don't share in my videos or they come out there earlier in my stories first before you see them on YouTube. So at the end of this video, be sure to go over there and follow at the Credit Shifu on Instagram. Okay, so Bilt rent day benefits. If you don't know, Bilt is the massively popular credit card that allows you to earn points on rent payments with no transaction fee and soon mortgage payments too. They also have additional categories like 3x points per dollar on dining or 5x through their dining program and 2x on travel, etc. Every first of the month, they have rent day where they double all of the categories except for rent. So it's 6x on dining, 4x on travel. And there are usually a load of other benefits for Bilt members, and you don't have to have the credit card to be a Bilt member, okay? And the 1st of April is no different. And these aren't April Fool's jokes, guys, okay? It just happens to be April, but these are real benefits. So first up, we have a bonus when you use your Bilt points for Lyft rides. Now, normally I wouldn't recommend using Bilt points for Lyft rides since they are only worth 0.7 cents per point when used in this way. And Bilt has a load of other transfer partners that can offer better value. But if you're getting a bonus, then it could make some sense, okay? So let's look at what you can get. If you are blue or silver status with Bilt, you can get a 50% bonus, so that's 1.05 cents in value per point. And if you are a gold or platinum member, you can get a 100% bonus, which takes you up to 1.4 cents in value per point. It's still not the best value, but at least it's over 1 cent per point. And remember, it's only for one day, okay? April 1st. All right. Let's now look at another transfer bonus. This rent day, Bilt is offering transfer bonuses to 3 airlines, British Airways, Iberia, and Aer Lingus. But the kind of slightly scammy thing is that it's not really 3 airlines, since those 3 airlines are all owned by the same company, IAG. Look, you can see all 3 on the About page of their website, and they all use the same points, Avios, which can be transferred between them anyway. So if Bilt offered you just British Airways, for example, you would still have a way to transfer those points to Iberia and Aer Lingus, and you could even transfer them to Qatar Airways and Finnair, which also use Avios. So really, this is 5 airlines, but Bilt only needs to provide just one. In my opinion, British Airways is the most useful to book through, but actually Iberia is also known for very cheap business class award flights to Europe and lower fees than BA. In that case, you'd have to transfer the points to Iberia and then book Iberia from New York to Madrid, for example, and you can get business class for like, I don't know, I think it's like 38,000 points or something. So they're worth checking out, guys. But let's now look at the bonus. Yeah, I completely forgot there's actually a bonus talking about the airlines. But anyway, for blue members, it's a 50% bonus. So for every 1,000 points you transfer, you get 1,500 BA Avios. For reference, most other credit card issuers like Chase or Amex don't go over 40% with transfer bonuses to BA. And this is just Bilt's lowest level, okay? Then if you're a silver member, you get a 60% bonus. So for every 1,000 points you transfer over, you get 1,600 Avios. Gold gets a 75% bonus and Platinum gets a 100% bonus. So 2,000 British Airways Avios for every 1,000 Bilt points you transfer. And remember, like the Lyft bonus, this is just for one day. You do have to transfer the points on April 1st. And no, it's not a joke. So those are the main useful benefits this rent day. There are a few more that you can explore if you're a Bilt member, but it's more like comedy shows, win a month of free rent, etc., which might be cool to check out, but they're not really rewards points-based things. They're the kind of things that we cover. And guys, if you haven't joined Bilt yet, I do encourage you to join. Even if you don't sign up for the Bilt credit card, you can actually just sign up for a Bilt account and link your existing card, whatever that may be. And then you can earn points on many things like restaurants in their dining program and spending at Walgreens. True story, I got bitten by a tick about a month ago and I came down with some pretty severe illness, and that's why at the beginning of March, okay, there was a period of time where I didn't upload videos for about a week. Anyway, I had to get antibiotics for it, and I used the Chase Freedom for 3x points at drugstores, which was linked to my Bilt account, and look, I earned some Bilt points at Walgreens. Funny thing is, you get an extra 100 points if you refill a prescription at Walgreens, and I did indeed get one refill, but I didn't have this switched on. So switch this on as soon as you create an account to avoid missing out later. So if you guys do want to create a Bilt account, which is free, and link a card to it, do click the link down below, and then you can earn points at Walgreens, restaurants, in their dining program, Lyft rides, and a few other things, including rent, okay? But you'd have to pay a transaction fee on rent unless you have the Bilt credit card. So if you did want to get that in the future to get rid of the transaction fee, that's what you would do. Link for that one is down below. All right, let's move on to the Southwest Companion Pass. So Southwest Airlines does this really cool thing called the Companion Pass. If you accumulate 135,000 points in a calendar year, that gives you effectively 2-for-1 flights for you and a set companion for however long the pass is active, which is normally the rest of the year that you earn it in and the whole of the next year. Only caveat is you have to fly Southwest. Ooh, shots fired. Anyway, the current bonus on the Southwest personal credit cards lets you earn a companion pass and 30,000 points after spending $4,000 in your first 3 months. And this is a limited time offer. You can see here the number of days left. It ends on March 31st. That is the last day that you can apply for it. Only difference with this companion pass that you get automatically by getting it as a bonus for opening the card is that it's only valid until February 28th, 2026. So it doesn't quite last as long as the one you get for earning 135,000 points. But hey, it's much easier to get, and you could still enjoy 2-for-1 flights for the whole second half of 2025 and the beginning of 2026. So anyway, if you want to apply for it ASAP. There are 3 personal cards to choose from, and they all have different benefits, so you can find the right one for you. Let's now move on to the 100,000 point bonus on the Capital One Venture Card. Now, we have reported on the 75,000 points plus a $250 travel credit welcome bonus on the Capital One Venture Card. That is the current public welcome offer. But there is another bonus out there for 100,000 points that you can get through a referral link. Check out this article from a frequent miler where they explain they started seeing 100,000 point offers on certain referral links. But there is one crucial point. Read this. However, once we started playing around with it, we realized that the 100,000 point link we had didn't display 100,000 every time we clicked on it. In some browsers, it would show a 75,000 points offer, which is inferior to the referral links we're sharing now. And in other browsers, it would display 100,000. Sometimes we even saw different offers in the same browser by clicking on the link repeatedly. So if you want this offer, first get a referral link from a friend who has the card, then check if it shows 100,000. If it does, apply immediately. And if not, try different browsers or opening it again in the same browser to see if you get targeted. And just to be clear, this is on the mid-tier Venture Travel Card, okay? Not the perhaps more well-known Venture X. All right, let's now talk about Chase matching the 100,000 point bonus on the Sapphire Preferred Card for people who applied in the last few weeks. So Chase just came out with a new 100,000 point welcome bonus on the Sapphire Preferred for spending $5,000 in 3 months. This is an in-branch only offer currently, but it will apparently be live online from April 3rd. So if you recently applied for the Chase Sapphire Preferred with the previous 60,000 point welcome bonus, you may feel a little let down and disappointed. However, there are some data points that Chase is indeed matching the bonus for people who applied within the last few weeks. So check this out from a comment on Doctor of Credit. I opened new CSP a week ago for 60,000, and he opened a Citi card too, then sent a message 2 days ago requesting 100,000 points match and was approved 2 hours later. So that person was approved and said they applied a week ago. The comment was yesterday, March 26th, so I'm guessing that their application was around March 19th. Let's see if we can find someone earlier. Let's check out another one from Reddit. I applied for the Chase Sapphire Preferred on March 13th after downgrading to the Freedom Unlimited. I applied online and was approved for the 60,000 points sign-up bonus. I found out this weekend they were offering, or will be offering, a 100,000 point bonus in branch. I called Chase today and asked if they could match the bonus or at least give me some extra points since I've referred people to the CSP. The first rep I spoke with said there was nothing they could do, and so the call ended. I called back 10 minutes later asking to speak with the retention department. I informed the customer service rep about the situation and she said she would escalate it for me. I ended up never transferring to retention. I also asked via a secured message through the Chase portal. I received a message about 2 to 3 hours later via the portal saying that they would be happy to match the offer since I had not yet met the required spend. Once I met the required spend, they said to send them an email again to claim the offer. So that person says March 13th is when they applied, and it seems they did get the offer matched. Let's now look at one that was unsuccessful and seems to confirm that March 13th is indeed the date. I applied and got my CSP on March 8th, 2025 with a 70,000 point offer. That's probably an in-branch offer. The 100,000 point offer began soon after that, and people who got their credit card post March 13th are eligible for an offer match. I reached out to the customer service via secured messaging and was informed that I am not eligible for an offer match. So in that case, they applied on March 8th and got denied the offer match when they followed up about it afterwards, and they seem to know from other sources that March 13th is the furthest back date that Chase will consider matching applications from. One of my viewers also messaged me on Instagram saying that they had requested it by phone and that the Chase rep said that it is a hotly requested offer right now and that he will be notified if they approve matching the bonus by email in the next few days. And oh, just FYI, the spend requirement will go up as well, since the 60,000 point offer only has a $4,000 spend requirement, but the 100,000 point offer is $5,000. So to recap, if you applied from March 13th or later, you may be eligible to get your bonus matched to 100,000, although it isn't guaranteed. But if the first rep says no, you can try calling again, and also messaging via secure message. And if it is matched, the spend requirement will increase from 4,000 to 5,000 in 3 months. All right, guys, that is the video for today. Don't forget this episode was sponsored by my Instagram page @thecreditshifu, and I do share information a bit quicker on there through my stories. For example, I shared the fact that Chase was matching the 100,000 point offer this morning. Okay, so if you want credit card news fast, do follow me on there and pay attention to my stories. Link is below. If you are in the New York tri-state area and you want a weekend away in a luxury cabin in the woods with a hot tub, fire pit, foosball table, why not stay at my Airbnb cabin in the Catskills Mountains? It's less than 2 hours from New York City. We have loads of availability at the moment, and if you mention you're a credit warrior when you request to book, you get a 10% discount too. The link for that is below. And just finally, if you're interested in signing up for Bilt, I will put the link for that below as well. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.